statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
On first down, they're going to... Ball's out! The ball's out! He lost it! And the offense gets it back. They're going to be set up at the 2. And he will take it back. Touchdown, Tampa Bay! The Buccaneers picked up the fumble and ran it home. That right there was impressive, Brock. Even with the fumble, absolutely no panic on his part. Finding that football, keeping the play going, and taking it in for 6.
I am just hearing my old offensive coordinator, Tom Moore, say, whoever plays the hardest and longest wins. And that's what you got to do. You got to play harder. You got to play longer than your opponent. And when you get an opportunity, go seize it.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready?
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
7 Pirates.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Pressure's there, and the Bucs got him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field in more than a second or 2.
Go quickly here.
11 yards on the play. Brings up third down.
Sanders now on third down. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L up, catch a plane. I probably f*** you before I f*** your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us, broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister rat with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck.
Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. And thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Buckle up, partner. I think this is going to be an aerial show. Both of these teams giving us the hint that the ball's going to be in the air a lot in this one.
Oh, no question. And I think both teams were very clear in our weekly meetings that that was going to be the plan. And what we see right now in today's modern football, Mike, is the direct correlation between explosive plays, in this case, two teams that rely on those explosives coming in the passing game, and the direct ability to score points. At the end of the day, this is who can score the most points. And if you want to score points today, it's going to become by throwing the ball deep downfield as often as you can.
Use their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Ready? Go! Panther 60, Panther 60. Go check, go check. Buffalo 18. Ready, ready.
A first carry now for Rico Dowdle. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll send a tight end in motion. Now, faking the give, rolling right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. So, after two straight incompletions, here's third and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Now a screen set up for Dowdle. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Screen works to perfection. Give him 18 yards and move the chains. First down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Slot man in motion right. They'll look to throw again. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Pass taken in by Dowdle. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
This is so much of the skill sets that we're seeing around the league at the running back position. You don't want to have to sub your running back off the field, Mike, when you build what they call these empty or five-wide sets. Can you keep your running back and run true receiver routes and be a threat? Because when you can, there's a lot of big plays to be made.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up, wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on third down. They'll look to throw. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
In the red zone now, he'll drop. That's over the middle and intercepted. He gets free, accelerating toward midfield. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Tampa. Well, that changes the story quickly. Looked like a very nice opening drive to start. Instead, Greg, it goes back the other way, and the defense scores first.
And Mike, early on, that's exactly how they drew it up. They wanted to come out and establish themselves with this first drive of the game, and then all of a sudden, disaster strikes. Not only do they turn the ball over, the defense is able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return starts from the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll run with Dowdle. And they'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Richard Sherman on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up
From the
2nd and 4.
35, here's 2nd down and 4. Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 14 yards on that pass play there. 1st down, Baltimore.
So just think, I mean, a couple minutes ago, we see a pick 6. I mean, the last thing you want to do is the next time you step in the huddle is go 3 and out. So that's a big conversion. Now they got to find a way to get some of this momentum back, go down and get some points, and let everybody move past that pick 6 we saw in the last possession.
Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Ready, break!
Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go!
He'll drop to throw. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
No issues there. This one is good. And the Ravens are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's whistled dead, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line. A pair of 1st downs gives them 1st and 10, up at the 40. That is caught out wide on the RPO, down the right sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Austin Safarian-Jenkins. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Little on now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bucs extend their advantage to 14-3.
Ravens 3.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Right back to the air following that pick six. In trouble, and down he goes.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Back to throw. He'll look middle here. It's caught by Hill. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
17 yards on
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one, and they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it, and the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off, and it's a turnover on downs. Now a run, and it's their fullback with the carry. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. He fought through that first contact. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he will score! Touchdown, Tampa Bay. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Buccaneers move out to a 21-3 advantage. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll look to throw.
At the 37-yard line.
That's into traffic, but taken in. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Gain of 14 yards.
Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock.
49-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
Throwing now from the gun. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Get up. Go, Reed. Go.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
To Rico Dowdle. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Sally Ryan. Go, go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Take go.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big play there for Baltimore. It's a gain of 34.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll look to throw yet again. Here's a screen coming for Dowdle. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter.
Mustang 19. Ready. Hut.
Back to the air one more time. That one, taken in. Touchdown, Ravens.
And that's a bit of a gamble, but I really like the aggressive play call. Understand it here before the half. We don't want 3. We're trying to come away with 6, and he forgoes the field goal try. They take a shot in the end zone, and they come away with a touchdown.
Tyler Luke now for the extra point. The kick here is good. And one more point, and that takes us to the end of the first half.
Ravens 10.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Shaheed now to return it. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
Bucks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the gun, it's Mayfield. To the outside, complete to Johnson. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. Give them 14 on that one. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
And a 1st down.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 49-yard line.
On 2nd down, Baker. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. Quick throw here is complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. To break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10.
Buccaneers 1st down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll run with Irving. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Hey, alert 30, 180. Run. What's up?
Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. It's made right side. It's Johnson. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Gain of 6. And it's third.
They'll run. This is their fullback getting the carry.
Nice run right there. You get down here into the red zone area, Mike, and yards are hard to come by. He's able to stick his head in there and sets him up for first and goal.
Throwing is Mayfield. He pulls it in around the 5. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Mike Allstock. Touchdown, Tampa.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
I'm thinking great about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for the second half. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Okay, ready? Dragon 60. Set. Ready?
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. They're going to have it at their own 20-yard line.
Well, what this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth, he certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
The drive begins at the 20. It's first and 10. They'll try to run with their fullback. And mark them down up beyond the 30. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10.
First and 10.
Now Mayfield, his fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
36-yard line.
Again, they'll try to power forward with their fullback. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain. Here's a third down and 4. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter.
And a first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Irving now gets it to start the fourth. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Point it right. Pistol.
Second down throw for Mayfield. Moving outside the pocket. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Good. 180. Hey, alert 33. Stop.
Mayfield. Flushed to his left.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn it to a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
180. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Run. That's up.
They'll go. Mayfield. Open receiver is Marshall. He's got it. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Buccaneers. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Mayfield to the line. The Bucs will try for 2.
Good. Point it right.
Will set up for the two-point conversion.
Real. Kings. Up. What's up?
Now they'll set up to throw. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the drive for 2. The lead remains right where it is. Here comes Hill on the return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
It's not enough. You solid left, but it's not enough. You better reach them, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Somebody gotta go.
18 Cardinal. 18. Back with the bar. Panther 60. 19. 18. 60 Bison.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
To 2nd and 10.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield. And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Now a screen set up for Dowdle.
We are just a few miles from the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Now, Charles, you and I, we've done a lot of games together. Always seems like we're rehashing the same storylines. Turnovers, of course, always a big story. Quarterback play, running backs, yada, yada, yada. But getting ready for this one word kept coming to mind, and that's preparation.
Well, it's critical to be prepared. Physically, mentally. When you think about getting ready for an NFL game, you have to wonder, what will they throw at us that maybe we haven't seen before? 2-minute drill, maybe different things like that. Got to be prepared. You're exactly right.
And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
In the course of a game, we focus on the offense and the defense, and we give lip service to the special teams. It's way bigger than that. The third phase of any football team, and special teams provided the spark to begin this game.
Willis now off of play action. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by the Hall of Famer John Lynch. And the Bucs are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out. 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Mayfield firing quickly. It's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Baker going to give it to Irving. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
180.
Running the toss to Irving. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 10 more there and another first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Good for a first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Austin Seferian-Jenkins taking it in. And the Bucs take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, partner, not exactly the way they drew up the start of this one, but a chance to redeem themselves and hit the reset button here on their second possession.
And I do like that word that you just used, reset, right? In a lot of ways, it's just shaking off what happened before. Starting fresh, almost like it's your first drive all over again. Go out and put your best foot forward.
And only a couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Finding room at midfield. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
And the Steelers.
Cougar 19. Here we go. Set.
1st and 10
Fix
at
the
the
Eagles.
44-yard
Fix the
line.
Eagles.
They run here with Dowdle. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
Liking 18.
A running play. It's Dowdle. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Steelers.
Now Willis. Now he'll tuck this and run. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. From the 20, here's the 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
On the run, it's Dowdle. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down in the backfield.
70.
Shotgun snap to Willis. He'll try and do this himself. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
Let's go.
Willis looking to throw it. He'll try to do it himself. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. To throw, here's Willis. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Back to throw, Willis. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Rico Dowdle from 3 yards out. And the Steelers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Point after here coming up. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
They'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down. 2nd down and 6 now. They go play action. Mayfield. And he couldn't square up to throw there, and it falls incomplete. Jackson Smith and Jigba, the one he was after there. And it'll bring up 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 37. Caught Safarian Jenkins, right side. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, first down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Handoff running left, Irving. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Alert, 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 alert. Hey, alert, alert. What's that?
To throw, Mayfield. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Quick throw, Mayfield completes it. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit.
A 33-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 to score as we resume action on EA Sports. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
Run. What's that?
Mayfield to throw it. And to the tight end here, Safarian Jenkins. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And he was able to shed one tackle, but could not get away from there. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Brings up second and 8.
They'll stay on the ground with Irvin. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's good for a first down.
Hey, alert 33.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Regular. Hurry. What's up?
Play fake. Mayfield. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it's second down.
What's up?
Left side complete. Safarian Jenkins. And the Bucs are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
12 yards. That's another Buccaneers first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Irvin. And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Keyshawn Johnson, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Buccaneers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Now Willis to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now they'll look to Willis to pass it here. Out of his hands quickly to Pittman. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. From the 33, here's 2nd and 6.
Pass the 60, pass the 60.
Here's Willis. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Now they can't bring him down. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Elijah Arroyo, 32 yards. And the Steelers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down and 6. Now a first carry for their fullback. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
All I remember from my experience as a defender, when the big fella gets the football, you've got to get on him early before he gets a chance to get up ahead of steam, because once he does that, he's going to leave a lot of tacklers in his wake.
They go again with Allstott. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Now that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Safarian Jenkins has it. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
They run the quick dive with Allstott. This is where, 4th quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guy. Defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
Well, you say that with accusatory tones. I mean, but you're exactly right. I know it's not something we actually want to talk about, but as a defender, 4 quarters worth of trying to bring people down, 4 quarters worth of pounding, and now late in the game, here comes that big guy coming at you, and a lot of guys are wondering where they want to come up and make that tackle at this stage of the game.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Quickly completed to the right flat. And he is going to have a Bucs first down. All smiles on that sideline. That should be the one to do it.
That's another Buccaneers first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that right there is a definition of a statement drive. You're in the 4th quarter, trying to get to the finish line. And here, they were able to hold the ball for a long time and move it down the field. And how about them finishing it off with the touchdown run? Winning football 101? Check that box.
Cam Little to kick off.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. There he goes left side. Still going inside the 30. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When they'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward is just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but step out there reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
180! Done!
Victory formation now for the Buccaneers. Down to a knee they go. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bucs are winners here, as we say.